Hey, this is Patosha Jeffrey, the girls basketball trainer, and welcome to the first lesson in the MVP Club. Thank you for enrolling in my MVP Club. This is something that I have been wanting to do for a while. I actually wanted to start this last year and put it off, and had been thinking about it for years before that, and put it off, but I decided to just go for it and help young ladies take their game to the next level, help them take their knowledge to the next level, the education, the knowledge, just expand their mind about basketball. Basketball has been extremely good to me. It has taught me life lessons. It has given me the ability, it gave me the ability to go to college on an athletic scholarship. It took me around the United States. I was able to travel to New York, Louisiana, just different places other than just being at home. I was able to travel because of basketball. I was able to earn my college degree because of basketball. I was able to meet new friends because of basketball. I was able to grow as a player, as a person, as a young lady, because of basketball. And so basketball to me is more than a sport. It's a passion. It's my life. And now it has me coaching, it has me training, it has me educating young ladies about basketball and about life, and about self, about how to grow as a person. So I want to thank you again, and welcome to the first lesson of the MVP Club, and I hope you get a lot out of it, and I know you will learn something from it. I hope each lesson, if it's just one little nugget that can help you in your game, help you at your school, help you even in the classroom, just that one nugget each lesson will help you. And so what exactly is the MVP Club? In my mind, it's a mentorship program. It's a way for me to help young ladies that want to take their game to the next level. It's just a way for me to help, a way for me to give back. When I was in college, when I first got to college, that first semester, I struggled. I was so used to basketball being so easy. It just came so easy. And when I hit college, it wasn't easy anymore. And I learned so much. I thought I knew it all about basketball, but when I got to college, it just an entire new world opened up. And so, and that's what I wanted to do. I felt I was learning so much that I felt if I can teach the young ladies what I'm learning right now, if I can teach that to young ladies who's in middle school, junior high school, they will be so far ahead of the game. And that's when that passion, that desire got in me, to want to give back, because I'm telling you, I was really struggling, and it took me about a semester to a semester and a half, almost that entire freshman year, to learn what basketball really is, the fundamentals of basketball, the thinking part of basketball, the strategic part of basketball. When you're in junior high and high school, it's so much about, it's more, in my opinion, as far as what I've seen over the years, it's more about just the running and gun up and down the court. And it's kind of hard for me to watch that, because I know it's so much more, it's deeper than what the young ladies are doing now. And just if a young lady in junior high and high school, or middle school and high school, if they thought more about the game, if they studied the game, if they understood the game, how much better they would be. And that's where all those superstars are. Those superstars, most of those superstars, it's something extra that they have. And that's what I want to give to you with this MVP Club. I want to give you that extra that you need to get over that hump and to be successful and to be that most valuable player on the team. And then you can inspire your players, you can inspire your teammates and uplift your team to help them become a more valuable player, or a most valuable player. And we're going to learn a lot more about that later on in another lesson. But MVP Club, we're going to focus on 3 areas. The main areas will be academic excellence, basketball skill building, and mental toughness. Academic excellence, first of all, you have requirements as a student athlete. As a student first, there are requirements that you have to have in order to play basketball. That's academic eligibility, and you don't want to lose that eligibility where you can't play anymore. And so what I'm going to do throughout the lessons, I'm going to share information with you on how you can maintain good grades, how you can maintain excellent grades. So that's first. Second, when it comes to academic excellence, you know, basketball is going to end one day. Basketball is going to end, so I'm going to help you learn foundations where once basketball ends, you're not lost. You're not totally lost. You have that background, that academic background to help you succeed beyond basketball. Basketball skill building, number 2, another focus. Well, this is about basketball, and I'm going to help you increase your skills and help you mentally as far as the game, help you understand the game more, which is important. It's important for those young ladies who want to go to the next level as far as college basketball. It's very important. Believe me, when college basketballs are out there recruiting you, college basketball coaches are out there recruiting you, they know, they understand the game. They know if you know. They can watch a young lady and tell what she knows about basketball. And so that's something I'm going to help you enhance your basketball knowledge and skill building. 3, mental toughness, and that is a large part of the game, the mental toughness. That's something that I struggled with in college also. The basketball season in college is so long, and you can go through so many ups and downs, and I went through ups and downs, and I struggled a lot. And I struggled some a little in high school also. It was a transition from junior high school to high school. It was a big transition. I went from a coach who was a mild-mannered coach, didn't do much yelling, to a coach that was in your face, very hard-nosed. So I want to help you with that, the mental aspect of your confidence, and help you with leadership skills and things like that will help you in basketball, but also carry you on throughout basketball. And so that's what MVP Club is all about. I'll be with you for the next 9 months. There will be about 36 lessons, and I will be with you every step of the way. So again, thank you for investing in me. Thank you for having the faith in me and wanting to learn more from me. One of my favorite quotes is, successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. And I'm going to say it again. Successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. And that's by you enrolling in this MVP Club, that you have put one extra step forward in being a success in basketball. A lot of people would not do something like this. A lot of people, or we'll say unsuccessful people, would not want to take that extra step. Unsuccessful people will continue to be negative and not work on their game, not work extra. And what you're doing is extra, and it will pay off in the long run. So that's basically what that means. Successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. And to give you another example, a successful person is willing to go to practice 30 minutes early and work on a game. Or a successful person is willing to stay after practice and work on their game. So an unsuccessful person will stay, unsuccessful player or person would not get up early, will stay late, stay in the bed and turn over while you're in the gym working on your game. That unsuccessful person will go ahead and go play with their friends, go to the movies or go hang out with their friends and not worry about their game. Another aspect of it academically. A successful person will listen to their teacher in the classroom and go back home and study. Unsuccessful person will not study, will not pay attention in the classroom, will probably be the most disruptive person in the classroom. And so those are the differences between a successful person and an unsuccessful person. So those are the type of things that you will be learning in the MVP Club. Like I said, it's much more deeper than basketball, because you will be learning skills that you can use beyond basketball when you're out in the workforce or wherever. And so that's what I wanted to create for you. That's what I wanted to do for for people, for my MVP club. And it, like I said, it's something I'm very excited about, something I've been wanting to do forever. I've been out of school for over 15 years now, out of high school over 15 years now, and I am still involved in basketball. That's how much I'm passionate about this game. That's how much I want to stay involved in the game. That's how much I want to help young ladies in the game. I always get the question, people always ask me, well, do you help boys? And I say, no, I don't. I don't help boys, and I don't. I don't have a deep passion for boys basketball. My passion is for girls basketball. And I just want to share with you my story, just a little bit about my history with basketball, and it's kind of weird because no one in my family played basketball. But when I remember being in the 4th grade, and at PE we would go outside and I would look down the hill and I would see the big kids playing on the basketball court, and I always said, man, I can't wait to next year, because I knew next year when I got in the 5th grade I would be able to go out on the basketball court and play at PE. And so that's what happened. At 5th grade, 6th grade, I was out there on the basketball court playing with the boys and the girls, and the majority of it was boys. It was probably about me and 2 other girls that played basketball with the boys, and I don't know how I picked up the ball. I just knew that I wanted to play, which is so funny. I mean, I wanted to play so bad that I would go on Saturday mornings. My grandmother would take me to the beauty shop. We have like an 8 o'clock appointment, and go get my hair done. And as soon as I got back from the beauty shop, I was out on the basketball court messing up my hairdo. I mean, that's how passionate I was about this game. After dinner, I was going outside to play basketball. I would play. I was so passionate about the game that I would play basketball at noon in the summer, where it's almost 100 degrees outside, and we're outside playing basketball. That's how much I enjoyed the game. I loved the game so much that while in junior high school, I saved up my allowance. My dad gave me an allowance every 2 weeks, and I saved that allowance up and bought me a basketball goal. In 8th grade, I bought my own basketball goal. So that's how much I love this game of basketball. I think about basketball all day long. I'm coaching right now. I'm coaching 6th graders at a local private school, Hutchinson Girls School, and I'm telling you, I'm at work thinking of different strategies of how can I change this up, how can I change that up to help my team, help improve the team, to help us strategically against the next team in the next game, and to help this player with her game, to help her with her strengths. Where can I put her on the court to help her with her strengths? So that's all I think about. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm telling you, I'm just super excited about this game and passionate about this game, and I love it, and that's something I want to ask you. What do you think about when it comes to basketball? What do you think about when it comes to basketball? Because that is very, very important. What do you think about? And also, what do you think about when it comes to academics? What do you think about in the classroom? So I want you to think about that right now. What do you think about when it comes to basketball? And what do you think about when it comes to in the classroom? Okay, so that's your task for right now. Just think about it. Take a moment and just kind of dwell on what do you think about when it comes to basketball, and what do you think about in the classroom. Okay, so you have thought a little bit about what you think about basketball and what you think about academics, and I want to share something with you. Now, so your thoughts will lead to action. So think about what you said you think about. Think about what you said you think about. But just think about it. What do you think about when it comes to basketball? What are your thoughts around basketball? Do you think I am good in basketball? Or do you think I suck in basketball? Same thing in the classroom. Do you think I'm good in math? Or do you think I suck in math? Okay? Just think about that. Do you think the positive way? Or do you think the negative way? Okay? So, I want you to understand this. Your thoughts, whatever you're thinking, leads to action. Your action leads to your habits. Now, those habits can be good or bad. And the good habits will bring success, and the bad habits will bring failure. And I don't know if you can see that, so I'll lift this up a little bit more. You should be able to see that now. Okay, so your thoughts lead to action. Action eventually turn into habits. And those habits can be good, bad, and will lead to success or failure. So, as I mentioned earlier, do you think I suck in basketball? Do you think I'm good in basketball? Okay. Do you think I suck in the classroom, or I suck in math, or English, or whatever subject? Or do you think I'm good? Okay. So, let's go the negative route. Let's go in the classroom. And your thoughts are, man, I suck in math. I suck. I just really do suck in math. I don't like math. It's hard to me. I just really suck in it. Okay, those are the thoughts. And those actions, believe me, those actions are going to lead to, man, I don't want to do this homework. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't want to do this homework. I'm not going to do it. And eventually that action will become a habit. That you didn't do your homework this day. It's gonna increase. So you didn't do your homework this day. I didn't do my homework the next day. Didn't do your homework Monday. Didn't do your homework Tuesday. Didn't do your homework Wednesday. Didn't do your homework Thursday. Didn't do your homework Friday. And you know what? That's the bad habit. And you know what that's gonna end to? You got a test coming up on Monday. You haven't done anything. You haven't done any homework. You don't understand the lesson. You know what that's gonna lead to? Failure. It's gonna lead to an F. Okay? And let's take it. Let's flip that. Man, I enjoy math. I love math. I love my teacher. I love learning this lesson. I just love math. So that's going to lead to the action. Okay, I can't wait to do this homework. I can't wait to knock this homework out. You do your homework on Monday. That's going to lead to the habits. You do your homework on Monday. You did your homework on Tuesday. You did your homework on Wednesday. You did it Thursday. You got a test Friday. You know what? Those are good habits. Going to lead to a A. Lead to a B or a A. You see the difference? So let's look at it as basketball. Man, I suck in basketball. I'm on the bench. I can't get in the game. Gosh, I suck in basketball. So that's going to lead to dragging into practice, halfway listening to the coach. When he got a group of 5 out on the court and you're on the sideline or on the baseline and you're not listening to your coach, when he pull you out there in the game, pull you out there in practice, you don't know what to do, he has to go back over it again. He or she has to go back over it again. And so that lead to, man, I don't want to go to practice. Then you start missing practice. Then you got a game on Friday. The coach don't put you in the game. Okay? Or let me take another example like that. Man, I don't like basketball. I don't. Well, I want to go the other route. Let's go the positive route. Man, I love basketball, you know. And this is you may be a bench ride. This may be a bench ride on a bench. I love basketball. Yes, I love basketball. The 5 on the court. At practice, the 5 is on the court, and you're paying attention to what the coach is saying. You're paying attention, and the coach call you in to go over the same play. He doesn't have to tell you, do it perfectly. He don't have to remind you of what to do. You do it perfectly. Got a game on Friday. You didn't start the game, but you upbeat. You're paying attention. You're seeing what's going on. You get called to go in the game. You go in and you do what you have to do. So those are some examples of that, of how your thoughts can carry you through certain situations. So just what I want you to do is focus on how you are thinking about basketball and even in the classroom? How are you thinking about some of your subjects? Just think about, as far as academic, think about the subjects you make good grades in and the subjects you make bad grades in. Just think about it. If you have a subject that you're struggling in, think about your thoughts on that subject. How do you feel about that subject? Think about basketball. If you are a starter or if you are on the bench, think about your thoughts about the game. And I want you to work on changing those thoughts. If they're negative thoughts, I want you to work on changing those thoughts. Change them into positive thoughts. Instead of thinking, man, I suck in basketball, man, I suck at this, think, how can I improve in this? How can I make this situation different? Because when you say, I suck, I can't do it, you automatically stop thinking of solutions and ways to getting it done. So I want you to think in a way of how to get it done. How can I get better? How can I improve? How can I be a starter? How can I make an A? How can I make a B? How can I bring this F to a D? And it can go in steps. How can I bring this F to a D? How can I bring this D to a C? It can take small steps. That's okay, because taking small steps over time will increase to something gigantic. And that's what I wanted to talk to you today about. Your thoughts. Your first lesson is basically your thoughts. What are you thinking about and how can you change that? What are you thinking about and how can you change that? Okay? So that's the lesson 1 today. Again, Patosha Jeffrey, of course, you know who I am, Patosha Jeffrey, the girls basketball trainer, and I hope there was one nugget you got out of this lesson. One nugget that can take you forth tomorrow. If you're still in season, it can take you through your season. You're still in school, it can help you with that next test. I hope there was just one nugget that you can get out of this. And I see you. I guess I will see you at the next lesson next week. Take care.